Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
She says some negative things about Diddy, and I'm listening. Trump chimes in and defends Diddy. And that surprised me because usually Trump don't defend nobody but himself. And for him to speak up and say, well, I like him. He's a good guy. I've never had problems, blah, blah, blah. And he gives him a full-throated vote of character.
Well, everybody's going to get in trouble. It's a question of how do you get out of trouble?
Mm-hmm.
And I did it by working smart. More importantly than anything else is by using my own brain. You know, I've done things, but I'm not in any trouble, and I'm doing well, and I'm making money.
Well, you're making the same mistakes as I am. You may just be able to hide yours a little bit better.
Perhaps, perhaps not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. See, one of the problems with politics and politicians is that you really can't have done very much wrong, and that means you can't have done very much.
Donald Trump's connection with the hip-hop world might seem surprising today, but back in the day, Trump was a familiar face in those circles. There was a time when Donald Trump and Sean Diddy Combs seemed like they were on the same team. In the early 2000s, both were high-profile icons. Trump as a flashy businessman and reality TV star, and Diddy as one of hip-hop's biggest names. Their paths crossed a lot in New York celebrity circles. Trump found a home in pop culture, and Diddy was a central figure in the music world, pioneering hip-hop's mogul image. Back then, Trump appeared on hip-hop radio shows and was mentioned in rap songs, reflecting a mutual respect between him and artists like Diddy, who celebrated wealth and influence. Trump's appearances on shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and his role as the host of The Apprentice boosted his status in Hollywood, making him a pop culture icon. At the time, Diddy, like many others in the industry, didn't seem to have an issue with Trump's influence, and they were often seen mingling at exclusive events. In the lyrics of many hip-hop songs, Donald Trump became shorthand for wealth and ambition, with rappers from Nas to Diddy referencing him in a positive light. Diddy himself even called Trump a friend, which seemed fitting since both men projected an image of self-made success. Their friendship was a product of the shared world they moved in. Trump's name added a certain weight to Diddy's music, and Diddy's association gave Trump an extra edge in the limelight. Yet, as Trump rose to the Oval Office, the paths of these two powerful men started to diverge, and now it seems they're on opposite sides.
You know, Puff Daddy, I'm an entertainer. I entertain people no matter what time of day, you know, whether you like it or not. I go all day, all night.
I will tell you that you do fantastically well.
Yes.
You know, just tremendous. You really, it takes a tough guy. Hey, it takes the brains and it takes the this,
yeah,
but it also takes a toughness.
Yeah, I go to bed like 4 o'clock.
Well, I really like you. And I would tell you if I didn't. Because, and by the way, I think at a certain point, everyone will.
Beautiful. We all human beings, and a few people were saying I was this, you know, I was this violent character. You know, just because I was breaking people's jaws and arms, and look at me. I'm like, you know, I'm just a passionate young man, and I made a mistake.
Trump's political path has reshaped his image in countless ways. His journey from business magnate to U.S. president made him one of the most popular person in recent history. While his political stance turned off many in the hip-hop world, Trump has never shied away from controversy, especially when he's feeling empowered. Recently, he has celebrated a win presidential elections, and he's not one to let a moment like this pass quietly. This time, he used it as an opportunity to send a secret message in Diddy's direction. It's as if Trump wanted to remind Diddy of his past or hint that he holds information that could be damaging. Now, with Trump's warning out there for everyone to hear, people are left wondering, what does he know and why is Diddy in the hot seat? Just when the situation couldn't get more interesting, Elon Musk has stepped into this conversation. The tech billionaire's support for Trump in this public warning against Diddy was a move few people saw coming. Musk's involvement raises questions, mainly because he's typically focused on tech, space exploration, and controversial issues. But here, Musk's words seem to back up Trump's message. His alignment with Trump isn't out of left field. They've shared mutual respect, especially given Musk's admiration for controversial ideas. Both men have enjoyed massive attention, and Musk's support for Trump in this instance could hint at a shared perspective on influence and control. His endorsement of Trump makes it seem as though there's more at play here, as if Musk is aware of the issues that aren't public yet. His support only adds fuel to the speculation, making fans wonder what information might be in Trump's and Musk's possession.
There are a lot of videos, apparently. Those rooms on the island, and I think out in New Mexico, were wired for video.
Right.
And
where's the video? I mean, between Diddy and Epstein, there's probably several thousand hours of footage here.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that the people on those videos are lecturing the rest of us about our moral failings, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
What is that?
Well, I mean, part of how they deflect attention from themselves is by, criticizing the morals of others.
Yes.
So it's sort of like a preemptive moral strike.
Yes.
I mean, as I said, I think those who are saying Trump is a threat to democracy are themselves actually the threat to democracy.
Allegations of Diddy's involvement in a network of blackmail and manipulation have floated around the industry for years, though they've mostly stayed in the shadows. Insiders claim that Diddy allegedly collected secrets on powerful individuals, amassing a kind of insurance that he could use to protect himself and leverage his influence. Stories suggest that these aren't just any old Hollywood feuds or rivalries. They echo with whispers of blackmail and secrets that could shake the foundations of power itself. According to these stories, Diddy has held onto compromising information about influential figures across Hollywood, media, and business, almost as if creating a web of allies, not by friendship but by leverage. Speculations run deep, with sources suggesting he may have even kept certain celebrities and executives in line by allegedly threatening to reveal incriminating details about them. This approach isn't new in Hollywood, where secrets can make or break careers overnight. But Diddy's rumored tactics go beyond just holding grudges. They suggest a calculated plan to keep some of the industry's top players under his influence. The details of these allegations are not at best, with names and incidents mostly kept hidden. But what's clear is the sense that Diddy's alleged power could come not only from his success as a mogul, but also from this alleged insurance policy of secrets he's holding. Some people believe this network of secrets might be one of the reasons he's managed to stay relevant and powerful in an ever-changing industry. And while these allegations haven't been publicly verified, they feed into a wider story about the kind of control that influential figures like Diddy might use in Hollywood's most exclusive circles. These aren't just any old Hollywood stories. They echo with whispers of blackmail and secrets that could bring down empires, and it's not just Diddy who might be caught in the crossfire. What really raises eyebrows is that these allegations don't stop at Hollywood. They reach into the politics as well. Diddy's inner circle isn't limited to Hollywood and music. His connections extend to politicians on both sides of America's party lines. This isn't as surprising as it may sound. Many high-profile celebrities, including Diddy, have relationships with political figures who are also invested in shaping public perception. Diddy's history of supporting social justice causes and political activism has always put him in close to Washington's power players, but these relationships might run deeper than just mutual interest.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all. Thank you. And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
We applaud you, and I want to apologize for not sweating, but I do this so much. I'm so cool. I just want y'all to see everybody I'm interviewing is sweating. I'm not even touching my brow. I'm so cool, and I want to apologize. I ain't trying to make you look bad or nothing like that, but I'm just so cool. We
T-shirt. I tell you, if he was wearing one of those fancy designer clothes he's designing, he'd be sweating just like me.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Allegedly, Diddy's influence has allowed him to rub shoulders with influential political figures who could benefit from his resources and connections. This setup raises serious questions about whether certain political elites have secrets they'd rather keep buried, especially if they're involved in the same network of influence Diddy's been accused of managing. Given the polarizing nature of American politics, any blackmail scheme crossing party lines would suggest that power and preservation may run deeper than public alliances. But these connections could indicate that the political divide isn't as solid as it seems. Instead, it may suggest a quiet alliance between individuals in power who share mutual secrets. So, is there more connecting these elites than what meets the eye? Could these high-profile ties signal that America's political divide is really just smoke and mirrors? With all the speculation going around, comparisons between Diddy's alleged operation and Jeffrey Epstein's notorious blackmail scheme are inevitable. Epstein's case exposed a vast network of influence, control, and blackmail, revealing how one man used secrets to gain access to people at the top of society. Epstein's methods involved gathering secret information on powerful individuals, trapping them in his network of influence. This dark web of secrets eventually came to light, revealing just how much control one man could have over others. In Diddy's case, sources suggest a similar playbook. The idea that Diddy might be following a similar model raises different questions. If he has gathered secrets on other influential figures, he could be using a level of control that echoes Epstein's manipulation tactics. Trump's recent warning to Diddy didn't just hint at personal conflicts, it seemed to carry a threat of something far bigger, a promise to pull back the curtain on secrets that could implicate some of America's top political players. By getting into the public eye with this message, Trump is clear he may possess knowledge about Diddy's alleged connections and the influence within his inner circle. Whether he's bluffing or not, Trump's warning has created a major issue, making powerful figures across Hollywood and Washington wonder just how deep his knowledge goes. There's a lot to unpack here. Trump has been known to keep score, especially when it comes to those who might have crossed him in the past. So when he says he has secrets to reveal, the question isn't just whether he'll expose them, it's how many powerful people might be caught in the crossfire. His recent public statements suggest he's ready to drag others down with him if it benefits his agenda. Meanwhile, fans' response to this situation has been intense, with people taking sides and speculating about the possible outcomes. Comments like, "If even half of these rumors are true, Hollywood and DC might just implode," capture a sense of the gravity that the viewers feels as they watch these powerful players clash. Another popular comment making the rounds reads, "Trump might have been their friend once, but if he's going public with this, who's safe anymore?" It's clear that the people sees Trump's warning as a kind of ticking time bomb and one that might have real consequences for more than just Diddy. The reactions reveal an undercurrent of distrust in political elites and Hollywood moguls alike. As one viewer put it, "We always knew there were secrets, but this could be the start of something way bigger." This anticipation isn't limited to one side. Both Trump supporters and his critics sense that something monumental might be looming. In today's political climate, where both sides often accuse each other of cover-ups, a story involving high-profile figures like Trump and Diddy blurs the usual party lines. Fans are quick to question whether any political party can survive a major fallout if Trump's threats turn into public disclosures. And with this explosive storm, it seems only a matter of time before the truth emerges. But who stands to lose the most? As Diddy's legal troubles heat up and Trump stands ready to strike, we're left with a crucial question: are these elites at odds, or is it all just part of an escape plan? Both men have spent years building influence and connections. If there's one thing this story makes clear, it's that Hollywood and politics are often more complex than they appear. And as Trump hints at exposing secrets that could shake things up, the stakes couldn't be higher. But what do you guys think? Are Trump and Diddy just former friends, or is there a hidden story? Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this story.